I did spend the whole week buying products. I'm putting my money literally where my mouth is. So I'm going to share some of these makeup and hair products with you today. We move into makeup. There are the BB creams that I've never covered in the past. We'll start with the Body Shop, which is called the All-in-One BB Cream. This is number 2. What happens is, I mean, it looks white in color. If I just swatch the color, it's rather white. But when you rub it, when you massage it into your skin, you'll find that it picks up. You see? And it changes, it adapts to the skin tone. It's not meant for someone as deep as me, but it is for a lighter skin tone. And then I also found Maybelline's Clear Glow in the number Naturel, which is number 3. This could also work as a substitute BB cream. It's a little more yellow, which is quite nice, and if I massage it into my skin, you see, it just disappears. It's quite nice for lighter tones. There's also the Lancome's CC cream to consider. Now, the difference between a BB cream and a CC cream is that the BB cream, which is a beauty balm, does not have as many skincare properties as the corrector cream does. This is in the shade number 3. I'm just going to swatch a little bit of this. You see that? It's quite a beautiful color. And if I massage it into my skin, now this is something I could use. It's very light, very creamy, but it's not oily or greasy. At the Lancome store, I also found this foundation. It's called Miracle Air de Teint. This foundation, I bought 2 shades, one in the number 35 and one in the number 5. So let's try both of them. So Lancome in this foundation uses something called air and blur technology, which blurs away fine lines and wrinkles on the skin. So I'm going to shake the product, open it up. With this applicator, I'm going to just drop one little drop on my skin here. Now this is number 3.5 and this is number 5. So I'm going to take, because I'm just swatching it on my hand, I'm just going to take a tiny drop. You see the 2 colors? It's 3.5 and 5. And if I swatch them, look at how smooth that is. Super smooth. Very, very smooth. And blur technology really helps blur away those fine lines. I wouldn't say these foundations are cheap, but they're not very expensive either. It's about 3,000 rupees a bottle. I also found something called Miss Claire. Now, I've never used too many of products by this brand, but I found these 4 illuminating makeup bases, right? And they come in different tones, like the gold or the bronze and the shiny beige. I'm not very fond of the other 3, but this one, the bronze illuminator makeup base, I quite love. What I do is I mix this, I put a little bit of my liquid foundation here, I mix the 2 and then apply it on the face, and it really gets that beautiful bronzy, exotic golden skin look. You can see how rich the color is, and that really translates when you mix it in the foundation and put it on your face. So this one definitely gets a thumbs up from me. This foundation by Autograph in the shade Bronze, I found at the Marks & Spencer store. It's only for 1500 rupees and it's a long-lasting foundation. So if you have pigmentation marks or other scars that you want to cover, this is a good idea of a foundation for you. You can see how beautifully creamy it is, and it's got quite a coverage. So it's quite a rich color tone as well. So again, if you're warm Indian tone but not dark like me, this would be a great tone for you. I also managed to get my hands on these Stila products. Stila is a fantastic makeup brand. These are metallic eyeshadows, specially packed with a little bit of like an eyeshadow primer bottle, a little plate to mix the product and the eyeshadow itself. Now, the disappointing thing was, it's been lying around with me for about 2 weeks, and the product, the primer bottle has already dried up. So there's barely 1 drop left in there. Now this liner has got to be my absolute favorite liquid liner of all time. It's called Style Liner by Dior. So obviously it costs a couple of thousands, but I'd say it's worth it for those of you that like that really strong black liquid liner. You see, you won't get any liquid liner that's as black as this. It's almost like a lacquer. However, the bottle doesn't say it's waterproof, so that's something you might want to check out yourself. So this one is a brown smudge-proof mascara by Ben Nye, and this is what I've got on in my eyebrows right now. I take it off, I use a tissue paper, I take off the excess mascara, right? Take off the excess, so I don't have too much on, and then I literally just hold it at the end and just brush into my brows like so, giving it direction as we go. And then I hold it vertically like this, frown a little bit so the hairs really stick out of the skin, and then I pull this upwards. Moving on to the lips. This is a lip balm by Body Shop called Satsuma Shimmer. I don't know how much it is because I got it for free. It smells like a real orange and it's got some gold shimmer in it. So it might be too much for me, but why the hell not? Then I also found these lip crayons by Inglot. And they come with their own sharpeners, which I thought was really cute. So you see this thing at the bottom is a sharpener for the pencil. So cute. Utilitarian. I've got 3 colors. This one is number 11, which as you can see is a lovely corally. It's got a nice orange tint in it. Then there's number 19, which is a color that I suppose more people would like to wear. It's a little pinky brown. And finally, there is number 24, which is a more fresher pink. So you see those 3 tones. I thought these were the most beautiful lip colors that I could buy. And these pencils are only 850 rupees each, so it'll last forever. 2 more lip liners that I bought were by Chanel. One is in the number 48, which is this sort of a... It is a nice fresh pink, but it's not bright. But I love the texture of a Chanel pencil. It's not very drying, and it's still hard enough for it to get some stay. Now this one, number 49, is really something to write home about. It's got to be one of my favorite lip pencils, the color that is, because it's absolutely fresh and brightening. I think it makes every girl look happy and feel happy. It's a beautiful pink. I really recommend this color. It's quite nice. Number 49. And then a cheaper lip product, which is only around 475 rupees by Rimmel. This is called Apocalypse. I've got other colors that I've used in the past, but this red called Big Bang is quite a saucy little lipstick. Look at that. Well, it's like a lip gloss cum lipstick, but it's not too shiny. You'll see the shine disappear in a while, right? So for a special evening, that's the red you want to buy. With makeup, finally, I found new lashes by Ardell, which I was very happy to find at the beauty supply store in Bombay here. There's the babies, which are smaller, but quite a nice, it'll give you a nice light definition. There's the Claudia's, which I find too big and drag queen-like. It reminds me of Adele, the singer, because she, if you look at her face from the side, you can really see those lashes sticking out. So I suppose it's great for people with larger faces, or if you're big structured, big boned, then Claudia would be nice for you. Number 110 is nice. I usually clip off the ends because they're quite wide, but the effect is quite nice and lush but soft. And then there's the fairies. They're also the same, but they're just a little more wilder than the number 110. So these are lashes that I like. My favorites though are the individual Ardell lashes, because you can really go strand by strand and put just as little as you'd need, maybe on the ends usually. I found this one called Lux Lash, which gives you that very beautiful Aishwarya Rai-like defined lashes, very beauty oriented. I wouldn't use the glue that normally comes with the lashes because they're usually substandard glue, but with a tube of regular duo eyelash glue, this would be a great find as well. You see, such happy nails. They're just stick-on nails by Impress. Now it says it lasts for up to a week. Don't buy it. It does not. I used it on Alia Bhatt actually on a recent shoot. I had a deep red wine color, and I used it on Alia. It didn't even last for more than 10 minutes. But if you can keep your hands steady and maybe add a drop of glue before you put the nail on, it might work. However, it says no glue required, so not very expensive. 500 to 600 rupees for a set, and you get about 20, you get enough for both hands and spares in one bottle, so that's great. So this is the bottle. You open it like so, you take off the nail, and there's a little bit of a plastic film which you lift off, and then you put it there. See? It's quite cute, right? And that's it for today. These are the products I managed to buy. Well, some of them. And we'll bring you more next week. So if you've used any of these products and you've liked them or you've not liked them, or you've used products in any other range that you think is important for me to have on this channel, write in and tell me. And if I have access to it, by all means, I will get it and use it for you. And don't forget to share the video. Sharing is caring. Show me some love. So share the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to hear more from us every Friday except public holidays. See you next week. The last week we introduced you to new products that we had bought. This week I'm going to introduce you to products that I've used for a while now. So it's called the Empties episode, of products that are now empty.